Am I live? Oh shit. Am I live again? I should be live again. What's going on? What is this? What's going on? I'm live. Oh my god. I have a toothpick on me. Oh no. It's a toothpick TikTok, right? Don't get any ideas. It's just a toothpick. Oh my days. Like, TikTok's gonna do me dirty, bro. TikTok's gonna definitely do me dirty. What's going on, man? Welcome to the chat. Alright, let me update the... Gym advice. PVP. Alright, let's do this. Alright. UK. London. Then. Asian. I mean, that's fine. Alright, welcome to the chat, boys. Who's up in here, boys? Am I frozen again? Am I frozen? What the hell? I shouldn't be frozen. Let me refresh that. I shouldn't be frozen. Right. Damn. Alright. Restart. God damn. Right. Volume's coming out my speakers by accident. Let me change that. Go to my... Oh wait. My thing's not even on. I don't think. Yeah. Alright. There we go. Power on. Oh, good. Alright, boys. What we doing? UK and... Alright. Oh my god, I need to set this up again. Ark Raiders. My setting just like freaking evaporated for no reason. Alright, hopefully. I'm so confused. Am I even on the YT? Am I even on the YT? What's up? Welcome to the chat. So that I am on the YT. Why is it not connected then? Why is it not connected? My chat's not connecting, guys. All right, technical difficulties. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, hold up. Wait a minute. Docs. Chat, is it this chat? Docs. That's a different chat. What the hell? I swear it's meant to be double chat. Connect to YouTube. Oh, that's why. Oh my god, I have to sign in again. Oh my goodness. Okay. Calm down. Hopefully this is not on stream, right? Let me sign in. Oh my god, I don't know my password, bro. I haven't signed in so long, I forgot my password. Two-step verification, there we go. Yeah, that's me. Alright. Hopefully that's connected. Am I connected? Hopefully. Alright. Fingers crossed I'm connected. Yo, fancy rating my physique. Alright, come then. Everyone double tap the screens, man. Everybody double tap the screens. Yo, CJ, what's good? Salam alaikum. What's good, bro? Hudo. Malaikum salam. Alright. Let's do a little bit of physique rating. And then we'll hop into like gaming. I was like, not gonna lie, yesterday, I don't know if the TikTok algorithm has changed or not, but I didn't get banned from rating physique. Now I'm doubting myself again. I only got the profile picture. You only have profile picture. I can't see much on the profiles, you know. Look at the profile picture, it's hella small. Let me see, TikTok. Let's have a look. Let me go to my profile. And then I'll click on your name. There we go. All right, let's have a look. Big boy Doms. Big boy Doms. All right, let's have a look. Yo, can you have a look at my stories? All right, 1 minute, CJ. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. All right. Oh shit, sorry boys. All right, okay, you only have the profile picture, but you're hella strong though. What the hell? 220 kg squats, 140 kg bench, 255 kg deadlifts. Hella strong. All right, first of all, alright, man's hella strong. Wait, let me change the scenes. Alright, first of all, man is hella strong for no reason. Okay, I wouldn't say no. Looks like you compete in powerlifting. Alright, let's just see the profile picture. Let me zoom in a little bit. Right, obviously, you got a lot of muscle. Right, let's not beat around the bush. You got a lot of muscle. That's where the strength comes in. However, you are holding on to too much body fat. But everyone has different goals. Your goals is powerlifting, that I can see. So, right, you do need that body fat, that weight on you to be able to lift heavy, especially if you're going for like a category you want to lift in, right? So, however, purely based off aesthetics, right? A little bit, you're holding on to probably about what, 20% body fat, give or take. It's calm. I'm switching to bodybuilding. I'm on Reta now. God damn, bro. What's Reta? Is that hormones? Is that hormones? Send me a performance. Can you rate mine? Yeah, of course, bro. Is that hormones? Yo, Faithful for Fear. What's good, bro? Thank you for the heart. Me, I appreciate it. Reta. Is Reta peptides or is it hormones, bro? All I can say is, right, you do you is a GLP-1. Oh, so hunger suppressant or some shit like that. Or just limit your meals. Or just limit your meals, man. You don't need all these supplements and peptides and stuff like that. But you do you. Everyone has different goals. Everyone has different ways of doing it. But yeah, you're probably sitting on around what, 20% body fat. I can see, like, if you cut down to like 13%, right, it's gonna be a generational cut, bro. It's gonna be a generational cut. All the muscle details gonna come through. You know what I mean? It's gonna be crazy. So what's your time frame? What's your time frame looking like? Because I'll say, around 20% body fat going down to 13, right? If you're doing it optimally, right, probably about a percentage every 2 weeks, right? Maybe a percentage every 2 weeks. But if you want to take it slow, yeah, 5 months, goddamn. For the summer, yeah, you're doing it for the summer. I see you. But yeah, I'll say, right, pretty decent base. Okay, very, very good base, right? A lot of muscle mass. Just need to cut down a little bit. Physique rating wise, right? Purely based on the mass, I'll give you like a 7.5 out of 10. If you cut down to like 13%, right, you might be like at the final form. You might be at final form. You know what I mean? Final form, 13% body fat, lean muscle mass, striations everywhere. It's gonna be crazy. Mine's from weight loss. What do you think also from 6-month bulk? Let me have a look, Jake. All right, big boy doms. Everybody follow up, by the way, and double tap the screens. I would appreciate it, boys. We got CJ. All right, CJ's told me to look at his stories. Let's have a look. Oh my god, I'm so zoomed in. Reset. All right, CJ here. He has a more aesthetic physique. Yes, sir. Rate mine. Come on now. Oh wait, what the hell? All right, let me pause it. How do I pause it? There we go. All right, picture's a little bit blurry, not gonna lie. All right, your cameraman was a little bit shaky. Not bad for 17. But this is this is very good physique. You know what I mean? Aesthetically, wide shoulders, small waist, pretty lean, probably about 14% body fat. Pretty proportional as well. There's no like there's no muscle that is overdeveloped than the others. Maybe I'm not too sure about legs, but who cares about legs? You know what I mean? But yeah, this is a decent physique. How tall are you, CJ? When you look at my stories, remember only if oh, you know what I mean? I'm gonna pretend you are 51. You know what I mean? 5'9". Alright, you still got some room to grow. At 51, right? At 51, 5'9", you'll probably hit that 6 foot by the time like you fully develop. You know what I mean? Coming out of puberty and stuff like that. But other than that, bro, keep doing what you're doing. Crazy physique, especially at that age. You know what I mean? Low key getting mugs out here, considering I'm saying, yo, seamless performance. Well, what I'm gonna say is, you know, don't compare yourself to other people, man, because comparison is the thief of joy, right? You only can compare yourself to yourself, and you know, just like keep grinding every single day, even if it's like a 1% grind. You know, that 1% adds up over time, and compound interest. You know what I mean? The CJ, very good physique. I'll give this a solid, bro. This is a very good. I'll give this like a solid 7.5 as well. I think you just need the muscle maturity, right? But that just comes with time in the gym, bro. All right. Why am I looking at myself? All right, boys, everyone double tap the screens. Let's get up to like at least 1K, bro. And let's have a look. Can you rate mine? Of course, Sim, yes. Seamless performance. Let's have a look. Seamless performance and H dot. And H dot what? H dot McCabe. Let's have a look. All right. We got Simius performance. Which one is you? Is this you? No, it's not you. Right. Day one of the cut. Day one of the cut? You're already very lean. What do you mean day one of the cut? I'm confused. Let's have a look. Which one am I looking at, bro? Check the post about the cut. Check the post about the cut. Bro used to ask, give me a number. Check the one about the cut. Me trying to flex in the mirror every day? Bro, I'm back. The black screen with the text. Oh, I see. This one. As the bulk has officially ended, here's the physique. Okay, guys. Right, people are using the wrong description to describe what type of what would you call it? What type of workouts you're going well, not workouts. What kind of body transformation you're trying to do? I wouldn't call this a bulk. Unless you were sitting on around like 5% body fat, I wouldn't call this a bulk. I'll call this like at most a lean bulk, or you know, or like a little main gain, because you're very lean in this, right? When people bulk, right, I'll say they get up to around 18 plus body fat percentage. That's what I'll call a bulk, right? This will, you know what I mean? Can you peep the 4th latest posts? I will, bro. I will. Thank you for the follow, by the way, guys. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll call this a nice little lean bulk if you're coming from like sub 10% body fat. I think right now, right, from this picture, you're probably around 13% body fat, which is pretty lean. It was a lean bulk for rugby. CSE. What? How many? What was your body fat percentage like before the bulk? Added 5 kg, rate me. Man's lift, welcome back to the chat, bro. I will, bro. Just heads up, right? No worries, man. Everybody starts from somewhere. You know what I mean? But yeah, this is a very good physique, very lean, very vascular, a lot of muscle definition coming through. But I'll say, right, you still need a lot more muscle to really fill out the frame. You look like a, you know, decently tall lad. You know, I think your abs and your chest and your back, pretty decent. I think the biceps, I think this picture here, right, and this picture here, I think the biceps kind of lacking a little bit, just to, you know, be more proportion. But other than that, bro, great physique. I'll give this a solid 7 out of 10, bro. Great physique. I up my dose to 300 milligrams from 225. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. I don't know if you're trolling or not, Mansliff. I don't even know if you're trolling or not. Nah, it's crazy. H McBabe, McCabe. My bad. Pause. Open me. Pause. Open you. Pause, bro. I send it. Okay, I'll open you in a bit. Right? Yeah, I'll open you in a bit. I started on 8%, like 0 muscle, while 65 kg 4 months ago. Now I'm 90. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'll consider that a bulk. Yeah, like a little lean. 8% is pretty crazy, pretty lean, very, very lean actually. Right? You're like 3% away from being stage ready, which is crazy. But yeah, let's have a look. Who's this? McCabe. McCabe, you still up in there? Can you check mine, please? Can you rate my video? Of course, boys. Of course. Just do me a favor, double click the screens and, you know, follow up, man. I would appreciate it. Oh, shit. My bad. I just dropped something. All right, let's have a look. McCabe, are you still up in there? All right, McCabe. I'll say McCabe, a decent physique. However, he's holding on to quite a bit of body fat. Probably around like 17-18% body fat, give or take. Right, but you got a decent muscle coming through. I'll say just keep banging gym, right? Maybe get the amount of muscle that you like. Then you can start doing like a little cut that get it down to like 13%. But other than that, bro. Other than that, how can you see? Do I need to send? What if it's on TikTok, bro? I can just have a look at TikTok. All right, let's have a look at Mansliff. Mansliff, where are you? Me, bro. Alright, we got Mansliff here. Newest video, I'm on the bulk. Alright, everybody. Welcome to the chat, boys. If you're new up in here, welcome. Hopefully, everyone's making mad gains this year, man. Right? January's nearly over. The first month. That's when most people quit. You don't want to be grouped up with those people, you know what I mean? Been 6 to 8 months, bro. Can you check my vid? Of course. I want to know if mine's good. Of course. You got Discord? I can send my physique. Yeah, I got Discord, bro. Link in bio. Discord link in bio. Everyone, double tap the screens. Let's get up to 1K, man. And what's it called again? If you're new here, obviously follow up. I would appreciate the follow. Man, we got Mansliff here. No. Why is it not? Why isn't it not charging? Why is my thing? Okay, why did it power off? That's weird. Man's there pushing in the cube. Mad disrespect, bro. No, he was here before. Alright. Alright, let me grab bare profiles up, alright? Alright, if you want me to rate your physique, type me in the chat right now so I can just get up bare profiles. Type me in the chat right now. Alright. Alright, got Plump P. Oh my days, chat moving bare hella fast, bro. Hey, relax, boys. Relax, chat's moving bare fast. Okay, we got Plump Fit. Alright, we got bro, chat's moving bare hella fast. We got Dot. Bro, I can't even click on Dot. Wait. We got Plump Fit. Bro, wait. My computer's kind of lagging, not gonna lie. Alright, we got TGYMF. And then we got... Holy cow. I feel like an unk, man. Why is this going so slow? We've got Jake. We've got Harry. We've got Jake, Harry. We've got It's Biz. And then we've got Harry, did you already? Not gonna lie, Mass ain't there. Dom, we got Dom. We've got, let's have a look. Dom, Harry, me, I'm 16. Ms. Mateus lifts. We've got Jake. I think I got Jake up already. DK. We've got It's Biz. I got you already. Dot, I got you already. Ravi. All right, boys. Everyone double tap the screens, man, while we wait. And obviously, boys, follow up. All right. I got all these profiles here. All right, let's just go through them one by one, boys. All right, let's go through them. And, you know, bear with me. I'm only one guy looking at topless men. so bear with me, all right? Asteroids. What the hell is asteroids? Kian, Mamansus. Obviously, man's lift, you know, man's lift, wide shoulders, small waist. How do I send? I just click on your profile, my guy. How long have I been training? I've been training for like 2.5 years now, maybe nearly 3 years. But yeah, man's lift is like yeah. Okay, so apparently man's lift is on the sauce. You know what I mean? I don't know if he's trolling or not, but man's on the sauce. You know, nice wide shoulders. I think everything's good, right? Everything's in proportion. But I think the lats is kind of lacking a little bit, right? If from this pose here, right, everything's nice in proportion except for the lats, or maybe his lats just sits up high a little bit. But he has a good back though, pause. Other than that, you know, pretty lean. Probably about, what, 13% body fat. Maybe going down to 12 a little bit. Right? And hella sweaty. For man's lift, what's your bench? Chat saying, what's your bench, bro? Oh, 130 kg. God damn, strong. Hella strong too. Right? This is like top tier aesthetic physique, right? Top tier aesthetic physique. Rate the video. Rate few vids, bro. When you rate, right? You only. I don't think you'll change much. You know, I don't think you'll change much. Maybe that if I go down here, you might look a little bit different. But this is solid. I'll say maybe focus on your lats a little bit more. But other than that, bro, this is a strong 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. Very good physique, bro. Hey, who's that? Who's this? Is this AI, bro? That's AI, bro. Alright, let's see. Who's next in the queue? Alright, let's have a look, boys. Alright, we got TGYMF. Please, I'm 14. That's a pause, bro. Boys, you can't be coming into the chat and be like, please do me, I'm 14. That's crazy, right? That just sounds sus as fuck. Right? Everybody double tap the screens, man. Let's get up to 5k. And you know what I mean, follow up, boys. I would appreciate it. All right, TGYMF, you know, decent physique. You know, you got muscle definition coming through. You know, you got the demon eyes coming through, the Christmas tree, you know, faintly coming through. I'll say this is like a intermediate physique, right? Decently lean, probably around 14%, or yeah, probably about 14%, 15% body fat. Right, I would say, right, obviously just keep training more. What you want to do is keep packing on the muscle mass, right? Put on the muscle mass, and then I don't know how tall you are. You probably need around 15 kg of more of lean muscle mass, right? Other than that, right, keep doing what you're doing. Physique rating wise, I'll give this like a solid, you know, a solid 5 out of 10. You know what I mean? You can see chest coming through, abs coming through. But you just need more mass really to fill out the frame. Yeah, more mass to fill out the frame, more time in the gym to get that muscle maturity. But yeah, 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10. We've got plump fits. Let's have a look. Look good for 08 though. Yeah. Good for 08. Yes, it is good for 08. But I'm not considering, you know, age, because that's gonna skew the rating. I'm just basing it purely based off aesthetics. You know what I mean? I'm talking about 2016 Gymshark aesthetics, because that's my goal, right? Your goals might be different. Your goals might be like fucking strongman or powerlifting, and that's gonna have a different physique. Did I get it? Who's this? Plump fit. All right, plump fit. Let's have a look. Okay, plump fit. Okay, goddamn, guys, boys, W's in the chat. Look at that transformation right there. That's a crazy transformation. W's in the chat for plumps fit, man. Coming from I'll say obese down to like around 14% body fat, bro. God damn, right? The six pack coming through. I think he had surgery to remove his loose skin. But god damn, W's in the chat, man. Crazy transformation. I was fatter. Yeah, I can tell. Look, I can tell that you was fatter than this, because the amount of loose skin you have here already, right? You was probably like, I don't know, 130 kg. What's your max kg? I was 120 in my news video, cut down to, oh nice. Oh, okay. W's in the chat, man. But okay, physique rating wise, you know, you got wide ass shoulders. 150, god damn, man went from 150 down to around, oh my days, to this, god damn. Go back. Let's see, 150 and now down to 90 kg. God damn, bro. Crazy what's it called again? Discipline. You know what I mean? You need a lot of discipline with that. Okay, with this physique, you know, you got nice wide shoulders. I think you got very dominant shoulders and chest and abs. I would like to see maybe focus on the triceps a little bit more, right, to really balance out the physique, because I think your chest and shoulders are very dominant, right? So if you want to balance out the physique, I'll say, right, if you want the aesthetic physique, maybe cut down a little bit more, right? I think, let me see, I think right now, right, you're around 15% body fat, right? Probably about around 15% body fat. If you cut down like 1 or 2 more percent, just 1 or 2, it's you will have a lot more definition in the arms and the shoulders and stuff like that. But other than that, this is a very good physique considering the transformation, but purely based off aesthetics. I'll give this like a solid 7 out of 10. Solid 7 out of 10. Sick transformation, yeah, man, very sick. Boys, well, we are on 2,100 likes. Everyone spam up the likes, man. Double tap the screens. Let's train our finger skills right now and double clock the screens. I mean, let's try and get it to 5k. Yes, boys. Go to T Jim's other video. T Jim's other video. Who's T Jim's? Oh wait, the one I did before. T Jim's. Oh, I closed it down already, bro. Alright, we got Jake in the chat. Alright, Jake. Oh, okay, Jake is another big boy as well. Jake was 120 kg. W's in the chat for Jake as well, man. God damn. 120 kg down to around, let's see. Right, now is a hella, oh shit, what'd I do? Oh shit, my bad. What is this? Who is this? Adam Yu. Go away. Alright. Let's see, 6-month transformation. Boom. Right, now he's down to around what? He's probably about 15% body fat as well, you know. The abs are coming through slightly. But I'll say this is still like this is still like a beginner's physique, right? You got some definition coming through, but you need a lot more muscle mass to really fill out the frame. You know, I understand you're still young, well, but keep doing what you're doing, keep working hard, keep building that muscle on, and it's gonna look crazy in like 2 to 3 years time. All right, but physique rating wise, all right, I don't think you have the muscle maturity yet. I'll give this like a solid 5.8 out of 10, like a 5.8 out of 10. Lower down, you can see how cut I got. Let's see, it's still like a beginner's physique, I would say. Let's see, what's this? Back. Yeah, you just need more muscle to fill out the frame. Oh, okay. Whoa, you're very lean here. You're very lean. That's very lean. All right, but yeah, very lean. But you just need more muscle mass to fill out your frame. Right? You look like a pretty. How tall are you? I'm not sure how tall you are, but yeah. All right, we got Harriet up in the chat. Let's have a look, boys. 2.5k likes. Double clap the screens. Double clap it, bro. Jan, wait. Let's have a look. Okay, this is I would say this is like a beginner's physique as well. Yeah, you got decent, you got some muscle coming through on the shoulders. You can see the separations of the delts. Decent biceps, decent chest, but I'll say you're holding on to, I think you're around what, 16-17% body fat. Yeah, geez, my first year of training. Yeah, no worries, man, no worries. Consistency is key, but I'll say this is like as I said, I think you just need to pack on the muscle, put on more muscle mass, and you should be Gucci. Yeah, one year of training is pretty good. 6 foot. At 6 foot, right? Ideally, at 6 foot, you should be around 90 kg, 13% body fat. I think that'll be the final form. Nam, give me a quick review. I will, Ben R. Right? I can't skip you through the queue. You're 90 now. Yeah, you're 90 now, but you're like 16-17% body fat. Right? If you do like a body recomp, right, get down to like 13%, add more muscle, boom, final form. That's how we do it out here. Yeah. Bro, I was your biggest fan, bro. Yeah, I understand that, Ben R. But you know what I mean. But skipping the queue, that's just letting down everyone else. You know what I mean. I can't do favoritism up in here, unfortunately. Everyone has a fair chance. You know what I mean. Well, what's the best way to lose body fat? The best way to lose body fat, in your case, Harry, right? I wouldn't say go on a deficit. Yeah, I wouldn't say go on a deficit. For in your case, you want to do a body recomp, right? You want to stay around 90 kg, right, and do a main gain, right? So what that is eat the amount of calories you need to eat to stay at 90 kg. And then boom, work hard in the gym 2 to 3 years, and slowly you'll build more muscle mass. And with that more muscle mass, right, you'll burn a little bit more calories, and with that it'll cut down your body fat slowly, and boom, you'll be good. All right. Is Biz? I don't even know how to say this name. It's BZ. Right, it's BZ. Crazy physique right here. Is he still up in here? Yeah, he is. Should have looked at all the side chest video. Can't lie. Yeah, sorry, Jake. But you know what I mean. There's quite a few people waiting in the queue, so I need to go through this quite quickly. There's like 11:40 now. You know what I mean. I can't be looking at topless men after 12 because that's kind of sus. Right? Imagine. It's been 2 years of training. I used to be 118 kg. Crazy, right? This guy is very lean actually. Probably about 11%, 10% body fat, cap shoulders, right? Wide shoulders as well, small waist. This is like top tier physique, man. This is like top tier. What can I say? Right? This is, oh my days. W in the chat for this transformation, bro. This is him before, right? This is him before, and this is him now, right? Crazy, bro. Right? You can see the obliques coming through. But yeah, this is like top tier. What can I say? This is like final form for most people, right? Most people will dream to have a physique like this, and if that's the case, right, very proportional as well. I'll give this like a solid 9 out of 10. Very good physique, bro. Crazy, right? And I think you knew that coming up, right? I think mugging us right now. How long's the queue? We got 3 more. My bro, thanks a lot. Alright, we got Dom up in there. Oh, 3k likes, boys. I appreciate it, boys. Alright, guys, follow up if you haven't done so already. I would appreciate it. You know, looking at men, topless men, is hard work. Alright, I might turn to the dark side. So the more followers I get, you know, the more sane I'll be. I appreciate it, man. Right, we got Dom GH here. Obviously pretty lean, probably about 12% body fat. Right. However, the muscle mass is not quite there yet. Right. Obviously, there's a lot of definition coming through, but you probably need around like 15 kg of lean muscle mass to really fill out your frame. You know, you look about what, 5'11". You're probably about 5'11". So never turn to the dark side, bro. Stay natural. Oh no, when I said dark side, I meant like transformer dark side. You know what I mean? Because looking at men for like hours upon hours, topless men. You know what I mean? Oh shit. 10 out of 10. This physique, I'll say everyone has their own look they're going for, right? This is like, I'll prefer him to have a little bit more muscle mass to fill out his frame, but other than that, just very hella lean. Yeah, it's probably about 12% body fat. All right, 12% body fat. I'll give this a solid 7.8 out of 10. 7.8 out of 10. You should be good. Now I'm nearly up in the line. Yeah, come on now. 2 more. Boys, oh, we are 3K like, boys. I appreciate it. Now I just want you to watch the old edits. The old edits, Benarix. Alright. Is it a car edits? Alright, Mateus lifts. Thank you for the likes, by the way, Mateus. I appreciate you. Alright. Once a racer. Always a racer. That's funny. Alright, look at the definition. Alright. Obviously, oh. Okay, decent amount of muscle. Picture's a little bit blurry though. Okay, here we go. Alright, okay. This guy is decently lean as well, probably about 11% body fat, cap shoulders, small waist, very good lats as well, very proportional. He is a runner, right? So obviously the muscle mass is not quite there yet, right? However, this is pretty aesthetic, right? Very aesthetic. Looking like I think maybe you need like 5 kg more muscle mass. Just to be final form, you know what I mean? Final form, 5 kg more muscle mass to really, you know, fill out the chest a little bit more, fill out the arms a little bit more, to be in proportion with your shoulders. I think your shoulders are capped, like hella OP. But other than that, very good physique. I'll give this a solid 8.5 out of 10. 8.5 out of 10. Very good physique, man. W clavicles, yeah, man. He's got wide ass clavicles, small ass waist, very aesthetic, right? Very good physique, bro. Come on now, boys. And now I'm next, man. I got DK here. DK. I got DK. All right, let's have a look. Consistency is key. Let's have a look. All right, DK. I'll say this is still like a beginner's physique, DK, right? I was 8 months ago right now, you know, obviously you put on a little bit of muscle, you got some definition coming through, you can see separations on the delts to the buys, chest is getting there. I'll say you're still holding on to around what, 16%, you're probably about 16% body fat, 17% body fat, right? But you just need more muscle mass to fill out the frame as well. But I'll say keep doing what you're doing, right? DK, but I'll give this like a solid 5 out of 10. A 5 out of 10. Oh, you brodies, bro. Both of you mog, man. Both of you mog right now. Oh shit, we got one more. We got Ravi. We got Ravi here. I forgot about it. I didn't see this one. All right, Ravi. Okay, Ravi, you got like a beginner's physique as well, Ravi. You know, 6-pack abs. You're probably around 15% body fat, 14%. Yeah, probably about 15 actually. You know, you got nice separation. However, you do need obviously a lot more muscle to fill out the frame. You look pretty young as well, so keep doing what you're doing. This is a very good physique, very aesthetic, very proportional as well. You just need more muscle mass to fill out the frame. This physique, I'll give you this physique like a solid 6 out of 10. You just need to bang gym more, right? Obviously, get in the reps, and you should be good, bro. Bro, can you check out my videos, please? Of course, bro. Of course. All right, boys. All right, let me get up Jeet and let me get up Benarix. All right, boys. Everyone, double tap the screens, man. Follow up if you're new. I would appreciate it. All right, Jeet. All right, let's have a look. Jeet. Pause. Jeet is a sus name as well. If that's cool, man. Me too. All right, BMM. Let's have a look. BMM. Right, G, obviously G, this is like a still beginner's physique, you know what I mean? You're pretty young, you know what I mean? What can I say? You just need to bang gym more, right? What you want to do is just bang gym, right? Don't think about anything else. Just get in a good solid 1 year of solid gym EXP. Then you can think about optimizing your routine and stuff like that. But other than that, right? You know, six pack slightly coming through. You're probably around 17% body fat. But other than that, right, this is like beginners. I'll give this a solid, like a solid 3.5 out of 10. Right, don't be discouraged by the rating, G. Right, all you need to do is just keep banging the gym, bro. Consistency is key. The boys in here will know, you know what I mean. Mateus will happily tell you, you know what I mean. He probably spent years and years and years in the gym, grinding every single day. No matter if it's raining, no matter if it's sunny, snowing, windy, bro. We are here. Benrix. Alright, let's have a look. Nam's gonna be shocked. Hey, look, I see myself, boys. I see myself. Alright, let's have a look, Benrix. All 31k. Let's have a look. When you're back listening to white girl music. Let's have a look. Alright, Benrix. Okay, I see progress. I see progress with Benrix. I see progress from last time. Right, obviously, you know, the muscle mass is getting there. Yeah, you're putting on, I think from the last time I saw you, you put on, you know, a decent amount of muscle mass. But I'll say you still need, you know, a lot more to fill out your frame. You look like pretty tall as well. You're probably about, what, 5'11", 5'10", right? But yeah, you still need more muscle to really fill out the frame. Let's see. Looking good, bro. How old are you? He's pretty young. 6-year vid, bro. I'll have a look at the 6-year vids. Hey. But yeah, Benrix, what can I say? I'll say, you know, you're probably around what, 15, 16, probably about 16% body fat. Just need to build more muscle. Physique rating wise, I'll give you like a solid 5 out of 10 Benrix. Right? Just keep doing what you're doing, keep working hard, be consistent, and you should be good. BMM Josh, welcome to the chat. 6 years. Let me see this one. Add me next, bro. Will do, bro. Actually, what's the time? I can't be looking at men after 12, boys. Right, looking at men after 12. It keeps going down. Oh, because Benrix, because people get, right, it keep going down is because, right, I'll tell you why, right? Because it's not because I'm lowering your physique, right? It's because when I'm rating videos, right, there's so many gym heads in here, right? I'm giving them 7, 8, 9s all the time. And when there's so many gym heads in here, right, I'm giving them the same rating. I can't differentiate between, right, what's good, what's not, because they're all 7, 8, 7, 8s and 9s. You know what I mean? So what I did is, rather than rating people out of the general population, right, I'm rating people purely based on the fitness industry, right? So 5 is average fitness body. Now this guy Mogs, yeah, this guy has a lot of muscle mass, cap shoulders, a lot, probably around what, 13% body fat, give or take, right? You got veins on the lats as well, probably about 12% body fat, right? 6 years of training, all right, a lot of muscle mass, very proportional. What can I say? Right, this is top tier. This is top tier physique right here. I'll say, right, maybe cut down. Wait, are you 13% body fat? I'll say 13%, right? But I'm looking at the skin, right, on the obliques. They look pretty thin, so you might even be lower. You might be even lower, right? Especially because you got veins on your lats as well, which is pretty crazy. Right, veins on lats is like most people's dreams, you know what I mean? Everyone's got no veins on my quads. I see. You might be holding a lot of body fat on the legs though, you never know. But yeah, this is a pretty top tier. I would say if you cut down the body fat 1 or 2%, right? 1 or 2%, right? I think a lot more striations will come through. But other than that, bro, I'll give this a solid 8.8 out of 10. 8.8 out of 10. Very good physique, man. I'm just nitpicking here. But yeah, very, very good to be. Everyone double tap the screens and follow up, boys. I think that's it. That's gonna be it for me today. I don't want to be looking at topless men past 12, you know what I mean? But I appreciate y'all. Peace, peace, peace. Nam is famous to keep up with the comments now. So sorry, bro. So sorry, Benedix. I appreciate y'all. Valid. Exactly. Valid, bro. Come on, man. You can't bump me on that one. All right, boys. I appreciate y'all. Peace, peace.